Botnets are essentially a set of internet-based computers under a common controller. There are legitimate networks of computers that have been hacked and under the control of criminal hackers. The hacker can then use these computers to send out spams or launch DDoS attacks, where the bots of the botnet are commanded to direct large volumes of communication requests to a targeted system. Hello and welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. There are millions of DDoS attacks from internet providers worldwide, including a wide range of regional providers, global transit and cloud companies. The distributed denial of service, that is DDoS attack, peaked at 26 million requests per second this past June. These massive botnet-induced attacks are targeting service providers. Carriers and cloud providers deployed billions of dollars of dedicated DDoS scrubber applications and for a time gained the upper hand on the attackers. These attacks are carried out to degenerate or disable the performance and network communications of target systems. These targets can be small or large businesses, internet service providers, manufacturers, retailers, healthcare providers, schools and universities, or other nation states. Essentially, any entity with an online presence can become a DDoS target. The bots of a botnet can include computers, smartphones, virtualized machines, and/or a wide range of Internet of Things devices such as IP cameras, smart TVs, routers, anything that has internet connectivity and can be compromised. In particular, IoT vulnerabilities and misconfigurations are extremely common in the consumer market, making it very easy for hackers to create an IoT botnet. The explosive growth in IoT and cloud computing paved the way for the rise of IoT botnets that amplifies DDoS attacks today. Combined with an increasingly lucrative extortion market, it represents a major shift in the DDoS threat landscape. This is a dangerous warning that the possibility of a sophisticated DDoS attack and a prolonged service outage will prevent businesses from growing. IoT devices include a huge range of commercial and consumer devices such as temperature measurement systems, smart TVs, IP cameras, smart doorbells, security systems, network routers and switches, and even children's toys. Despite a huge amount of commentary and warning about IoT vulnerabilities and well-understood fixes to improve their security, basic defenses such as requiring effective passwords and not allowing default logins and user accounts are still ignored. Another source of IoT vulnerabilities comes from vendors not providing updates to address security problems and/or the device owners failing to apply updates. To increase website ad revenues, advertising networks such as Google pay-per-click on adverts, the website server botnets are used to fake user interaction. Because of the distributed nature of the sources of the clicks, it's hard for the ad networks to identify click fraud. Secondly, by running the algorithms that mine cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ether on tens of thousands of bots, an IoT botnet is the perfect platform. It thereby steals computer power from the device's owner and allows significant revenue without the usual costs of mining, most importantly, the cost of electricity. Botnets are here to stay, given the exponential growth of poorly secured IoT devices that can be co-opted into an IoT botnet, as well as the growing population of vulnerable computers. Botnet attacks have become endemic. As a cyber warfare tool, botnet and DDoS attacks have been observed on both sides of the Russian operations against Ukraine. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Prime Minister Modi to launch Rs 3.03 trillion RDSS scheme. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch the Ministry of Power's flagship revamped distribution sector scheme, that is RDSS. The scheme will enable distribution companies or DISCOMs to modernize and strengthen the distribution infrastructure and improve the reliability and quality of supply of power to end consumers. Half of the scheme's outlay is for better feeder and transformer metering and prepaid smart consumer metering. The remaining half will be spent on power loss reduction and strengthening networks. Bidding of 5G auction to continue on day 5. The mega auction for the 5G spectrum will enter its 5th day after the 23rd round of bidding ended yesterday. It is said that bids worth nearly Rs 1.5 lakh have been received so far, up from the previous high of Rs 1.09 lakh crores in the 2015 auction. A total of 72 GHz of 5G airwaves worth Rs 4.3 lakh crores were on offer with a validity period of 20 years in the country's biggest ever auction of spectrum. Alan Masarek appointed as CEO and President of Avaya. Avaya Holdings Corp announced that Alan Masarek has been appointed as its President and CEO and as a member of Avaya's Board of Directors. Masarek will succeed Jim Chirico, who will also resign as a member of Avaya's board. Chirico will remain employed with Avaya through mid-August and will work with Masarek to ensure a smooth transition from all stakeholders. Masarek recently served as CEO of Vonage Holding Corp. Prior to Vonage, Masarek was Director, Chrome and Apps at Google Inc. AWS is the top cloud provider with $79 billion annual sales run rate. Amazon Web Services, the cloud arm of Amazon, now represents an annualized sales run rate of nearly $79 billion, making it the leading cloud provider once again. AWS reported $19.7 billion net sales in the June quarter, up 33% year over year. The company said it continues to invest thoughtfully in new infrastructure to meet capacity needs while expanding AWS to new regions, developing new services, and iterating quickly to enhance existing services. Rural India uses more internet than urban. According to a report by the Internet and Mobile Association of India and data analytics company KANTAR, rural India has 351 million or 37% of internet users, whereas urban India increased 5% in 2021. Goa has the maximum internet penetration and Bihar has the lowest among states. The report states that the number of internet users will grow by over 200 million in the next 2 years and there will be 900 million of them by 2025. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.